My name is Kevin Seaver, and when I was in the Navy, I was in E6, so I was a petty officer first class. I was a nuclear electrician on an aircraft carrier for the majority of the time, but I also taught in upstate New York.
So my understanding with the Navy, and excuse me, I don't know a whole lot about it, but my understanding, Navy SEAL, a really intense training. I only know David Goggins, and he was a Navy SEAL. It's real, like underwater, and it's just hard.
Yeah,
It's
it's a very intense environment. You have to know what you're doing and have that attention to detail.
What made you choose the service?
I think a lot of it had to do with tradition. Both my parents were actually in the Navy. My dad did 24 years and my mom did 6 years.
Wow, how does it feel being growing up? Was you making the decision to leave the Navy so you can be with the girls growing up had anything to do with your upbringing?
Yeah, so mom and dad were always home, and so that was a big part of how I wanted to see my girls grow up, was being able to be there for them and be a part of their lives.
Your home in California is not your first home. It is your first home in Cali, but it's not your first home.
Correct.
With Cali being so expensive, what made you?
So my wife is originally from Downey, and a lot of it had to do with the rental market. It's very comparable to what the mortgage payments were.
And this is not your first home, so you have another home in upstate New York?
Correct.
Was that a one house or was it a multi-unit?
It was a duplex. The best recommendation I can do is if you're not sure about where life is and what you're going to do next, maybe it's the right decision to jump into a duplex or a triplex or a quadplex, you know, and all of those I think the VA benefit helps you for. So
It does. On the VA, as you know, you can buy 2 to 4 unit with no money down.
correct.
But in order for you to be able to do another VA here, you really had to get that VA loan out of VA to be a conventional loan.
Yep. Yeah, so about 18 months before we wanted to come to California,
Okay.
we refinanced and put that home into a conventional home based on the equity that we had already put into it. And then that reset our VA benefit.
And one of the VA benefit is no money down, no closing cost. If the seller chooses to pay the closing costs, so we call it a VA no-no. But I know you choose to put a 5% down.
We actually wanted to reduce our monthly payment, so we decided that we'd go with a 5% down. So it's not your traditional 20%, but with the VA benefit, we weren't going to pay PMI. And so for us to get essentially what we wanted in a home, we decided to put a little bit up front. I think it was well worth it.
When you guys came to me, you were not really my typical buyer. You had a whole lot of knowledge as far as what can we afford, what interest rate. You were actually fully qualified and you knew exactly what city you guys want to go to.
Yep.
How much preparation did it take to get you there?
I mean, a lot of it has to do with your homework, right? So understanding what your expenses are and what you can actually save, and then what the benefits are to you. So having that previous knowledge and understanding, hey, I can put zero money down, or I can put a little amount down and change my mortgage payment. Just doing the numbers multiple different ways to see if it works with your lifestyle. And so the best recommendation I can do is to start early. Get into looking at buying homes when you're younger. I bought my first home when I was 25, and now I'm 30 with 2 homes. Like it's
amazing.
incredible how much you'll progress after having something tangible and having that equity that you can then progress yourself further down the line.
Knowing we are in COVID, election is around the corner. There is so much uncertainty. Some people think foreclosure is gonna come. Some people think the market is gonna drop. What would you tell someone is sitting there? Part of them wants to, part of them they're scared to. What advice would you tell them?
I mean, it's tough, right? So yes, we're in a world of uncertainty right now, but at the same time, you always got to have that leap of faith, though.
So if I would ask you one last question, what would you tell a person? They're watching you. What would it be the first step they would do as soon as they finish watching the episode?
I'm gonna say sit down and understand what's coming in and what's going out. At the same time, Rome wasn't built in a day, right?
That's
You gotta
very true.
take little steps to get there.
I don't know how to thank you because this is so powerful. Coming out of a 30-year-old already owned 2 homes and wish he would have started this at 22 versus 25 and given a tangible something to do once you get off. Just get a piece of paper, write down how much you bring home, write down where is it going, and where you can chop up a little to start that saving account. It's just so powerful because it's totally different when it comes out of you than it comes out of a realtor. Yeah, you know, I mean, we're all human, and people look at a realtor, you know, she's a salesperson, she want to sell me something, and that's not the goal. The goal is to move to the next step, to have that American dream, and you know, own your own home, and having the VA. There's so many beautiful benefits from not having PMI, no money down. You can buy 2 to 4 units. There's just so many benefits of being a veteran. So thank you so much. This has been just full of knowledge, full of information. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
So what is this, week 1 in the new house?
Week 1, yeah.
How does it feel, man?
It feels good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Did you guys got furniture, appliances?
We did get
How far?
appliances, but we're waiting on the furniture to come in.
Nice. I'm curious. How long have you been in the service?
I literally hit my 7 years yesterday.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it, thank you. So I was stationed up in Lemoore, California, and then we actually do training out over there.
So during your time, like at boot camp or during the training, are they giving you this information, financial literacy type stuff, how to save?
So they do touch it up in boot camp, but you usually get all that information when you report to your first command. So we have like Navy career counselors and we have financial specialists, and they're definitely there to help you out.
What are you telling young Jason, or what are you telling other young adults that have this money saved, but they're dying for like the shiny car, or they're dying for something like some sort of quick satisfaction?
Like cars and stuff, they depreciate over time.
Right.
And over time, if you get a house, hopefully everything goes good, get your money back, or make even more money. So, but, yeah.
There is such a special bond between you two. And honestly, I mean, you guys know I've been in it 32 years. So I see, you know, so many of my clients are couples. So I guess my question is, how did you guys build that bond? Or was that something you guys agreed on when you met and you continue cultivating, or?
Well, the key is communicate with each other and just be patient.
So, wait,
What
time out.
happened? That's only that's the 2 parts I'm gonna say.
You guys think kids are coming in like 2021?
Oh yeah! Thank you for watching. Follow us. We're
Instagram, TikTok,
YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook.
all the socials.
Yeah, everything.
Everything,
She's
you guys.
got it all.
And you gotta subscribe, you gotta share, you gotta like, and what else?
Comment,
DM,
tell all
yes.
your friends.
Share.
Did we say share?
Share.
Yeah, we said
Okay.
share.
But
Yeah.
follow her.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Yes.
Follow this lady. Follow her. Follow her. Follow her.